my dear Cancer. This is a love bonus reading prediction for Scorpio season, 23rd of October to November 22nd, 2019, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I want to take this opportunity to wish all Scorpios out there a happy birthday. And I'm reading in the order of most liked videos from the previous general reading published for October. You can see the order I read in at the community section of my channel. And this will be a love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Virgo, Vedic or Tropical, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you this is you, it might as well be the person or situation you are dealing with. So use your own intuition to recognize who is who in this reading for you. And for this reading, I will use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis, and I will start shuffling your cards. So when I open your deck here, I see King of Coins in the reverse together with the Wheel of Fortune. So King of Coins can be Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo person, but it can also show like that the table has turned in a situation and someone has become very withdrawn or impossible to come close to. We can see this happening in so many different situations. For example, if we have a friend that we have done something wrong, suddenly they don't return your calls, they don't open your door when you ring the doorbell. So this, it seems like you have done revolution, Cancer. This is the Wheel of Fortune. What was up will be down, and what was down will be up. So that's revolution. It's like a closed door. It's like you have put some big fat boundaries towards someone, and it's probably like a karmic lesson that you have learned here. Okay. So, but it might be also someone in maybe even not justified have put you out in the cold. It can be like that as well. Like someone we loved, someone we have a great time hanging out with, or it was our partner or even our husband. The King of Coins can represent a husband or even a wife. And suddenly one day they just close the door in our face and say, no, this is over. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we can see that there's some kind of disagreement with this alchemist, which is agreement, like different people from different culture, different point of view, is trying to make it work by understanding the other person's point of view. So this is the alchemic wedding, when two very not similar people are becoming attracted to each other, so that they can learn from kind of a different culture or a different point of view. And here with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it shows karma, like you are revisiting an old karma, something where you were not able to solve this little battle here in the past. The 14 Alchemist is connected to 5 of Wands and all the fives with the battles going on there, where we are trying to make our voices heard and to understand the other person's point of view. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we see a Knight of Swords, which might be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, riding away from this turmoil here. And we can see the clouds, it's like dust clouds. So someone has really changed their mind and giving up hope in some sense. But I think it's strong emotions involved here. So it might be someone being overly sensitive because their love is very strong and they interpret everything wrong because they are a little bit touchy-feely. So that's what I'm feeling, like there's a little bit of an overreaction here. Someone is riding against logic and sanity and the wind. Okay, so 6 elements. And here we have a Queen of Cups with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is the significator. This is what this whole reading will be about. An old karma or an old cycle that wants to come back and revisit you so you can solve it. And in here we can see this, what I felt with the Knight of Swords there, that this person is very touchy-feely. So someone might need to, build a big fortress around them and run there and close the door, because they need to deal with their own emotions and you know, settle down and try to find inner peace and figure out, okay, so why am I reacting this way? And we have this Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse, showing this black horse, which is unknown feelings. With the Knight of Swords, we saw someone knew their feelings. They knew, I feel angry, I feel like to hell with it, or I feel I'm going to run away. So that it was a known feeling, but the reason to why they wanted to run away, or why you wanted to run away, is not known. And it might be that you are trying to figure out the other person's feelings as well. So why are they acting like this? It's strange. You're trying to look in your little cup here and figure it out. It's different for different people who will have which role in this. So it can be Cancer that is over emotional and closing the door or running away. Or it can be that we have a constant runner here, and that Cancer is tired of it and is now closing the door and, you know, trying to figure out your own feelings about this. Okay. So, okay, my cat. So I'll just tune in for a few seconds here. Cancer, Scorpio season. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a Nine of Swords. So there's a lot to figure out there behind the walls. And if someone else has, you know, closed the door on you, it's usually the same, you know, the same thing needs to be done. You need to face some of your feelings, or some of the things you haven't been able to or have refused to face before. So something bad or challenging happens to bring up feelings that you have tried to bury, so you will have to face them and deal with them, because your soul doesn't like when things are buried. Your soul wants to go exactly to where they are buried and bring them up to surface and deal with it, because your soul is very eager to learn things. But when we go down in a human body, we become a little bit touchy-feely, because things feels very strongly inside of us. You can imagine this, that you're a little child and you're almost putting your hand on the stove and you're about to burn yourself, and your mother is screaming, "No! Be careful!" And you get really scared and you get this sense of emotion right down your spine, like, and this is just an emotion. It's not dangerous. It's just a warning signal inside your body. This is how your body is constructed. So you will know when things is dangerous or bad. But usually we just hang ourselves up on these bad feelings. We don't really reflect on what they want to tell us. We rather feel like, oh, that was an uncomfortable feeling, I don't want to feel it, and we run away from there. But if we instead try to acknowledge, okay, so why am I feeling this way? What is going on here? And I can see that you feel unjustly treated and you don't know how to choose in a situation, or you might not know what the other person wants to choose, and someone has acted a little bit foolishly and without a judgment. And this can be very confusing. Either you did it or someone else did it. It's very confusing. So how to sort the situation out. But the important thing here is really not the situation. It's what the situation is bringing up, like the kind of dust that we saw with the Gemini. No, kitty, don't do that to my sofa. So, hello. So she's not often coming to visit when I'm doing the reading, so she's doing this for you, to show you can be like a cat, self-sufficient. And cats, they are amazing, because they like these curry lines and other things where people don't want to lie and rest. A cat goes there and lies there, because they are on the threshold between the dimensions, so they can also see into other dimensions. So I think the cat is here to tell you this is where you need to go. Yes, and this was the new bottom of the deck, and that's the old bottom of the deck, and we see a Four of Pentacles with the Hangman. I think several of the signs before you, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, did get this card in the same position, and it's a person that have been not very good on putting boundaries before and needs to get a little bit self-control. So that is what you have been working on. Okay, so this is what you are thinking about this other person. This is the situation itself. This is what's on their conscious mind about you. And this is your feelings towards them, the bond between you, and their feelings towards you. And this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, the outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes towards you. Okay, so I will start with reading your situation here. And it's a 4 of Cups in the reverse. So it's denial of something that you want or wanted. It's like giving up on a dream, or thinking there's no use, or what's the point, or the divine is trying to give you this situation as a gift. You know, the clouds bring up the dust, the old dust, and this is a gift to you. But the only thing you're doing is, oh God, I feel so bummed out. Why do I feel like this? How can I change this feeling? But instead it would be good, as I told you, to look at what kind of feeling is being brought up here. Further down in the description box here, you can find my video dealing with pain. You can also find it on my channel page, dealing with pain, and it's a green label on it. And you can do the exercises there to deal with this, what is coming up here. I can't advise the other person, only if they're watching, but they probably need to watch it too. Okay, so what's on your conscious mind about them? And we have a 7 of Swords in reversed. So it's like you have exposed them with doing some stupid thing, like maybe they lied, or maybe they did something to betray your relationship in some way or the other. And now you're feeling like you feel like you have exposed them, you have seen right through them, and you don't like what you see. It's a disappointment also. Like, how could they do this to me? It's like a feeling of giving up again. Like, I give up on them because they are not truthful. They don't have my back. They always try to fool me or betray me, or put veils behind me and the truth. So it's a disappointment with them. You're disappointed on their moral and their maturity level as well, I think. And this is on their mind about you, and they think that you're a little bit rigid, and that you are a little bit of a know-it-all, and that you kind of always tell them what to do or what they did wrong, or always find ways to criticize them. So it's like you are the parent here, and they are the hopeless teenager that does a lot of things to free themselves from their parents' power. So it's interesting. Wow. So even in grown-up relationship, people take different roles. And if we haven't really revolted towards our parents, we might revolt towards our friends or our loved ones or lovers, or we can even revolt towards our children if we are juvenile enough. And it's like you're over-functioning a little bit with that, but it seems also like you have gotten tired of over-function, or do everything or take all the responsibility here. And this is the bond between you two, and we have the Page of Swords. So again, this teenage revolution thingy. So it's like a person is revolting towards commitment, revolting towards tradition, revolting towards the foundation of the relationship or of the society which they come from, or the family which they are in. So it's a person that wants to do everything new and different. They don't want to carry their parents' name, or they don't want to do their mistakes. They want to not have the villa, the dog, and the, Volvo. So this person wants to, they think they are smarter than everyone that has come before them. And I get this song here, young, dumb, and broke. Okay, so it's a person that thinks they are so smart. It's like a teenager. They think they know everything, but in many cases they are just young, dumb, and broke. Okay, so funny song. So okay, this is your feelings towards them, and we have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which go well with how you feel and how they see you. This is both teachers, but this one might be a little bit more out giving than this one. This one wants you to follow their rules, but this one is also like the mother type. So it's like the mother, how the mother is teaching her children. And usually these are very abundant, like they give a lot. They give all their time to the community, to help the community in the right direction. And this one gives all her time to her family, to her children, to her maybe garden. It's a very fertile card. But when they come in the reverse like this, it's like you have judged the project impossible and you're turning away your blossomly or fertile or very like creative energy away from there. So you feel like you don't care. Okay, I don't care. The person can continue doing their stupid thing. I'm not going to bother. Okay, I have already lost too much energy in this and I'm totally bummed out. So Virgo card here, this is Taurus, this is Virgo. When it comes in reverse like this, it's a little bit hermit energy, and it's like you're dealing with your own crap. You don't have time to deal with this person being self-destructive or being destructive of your relationship. So you kind of leave them to it, like destroy whatever you want. I'm going to, build on my own thing here because your thing or the thing we have is stupid. So I'm not going to go with that. I'm not going to give any more energy into this. And this is their feelings towards you. And we have a Two of Cups here in the reversed. So like fair or not, it's like this person is feeling that they are giving all the love in the relationship and they are not getting anything back from you. They are the one, putting up with your behavior and putting up with your lack of love and your lack of trust in them and your lack of, unconditional love with them. So they feel like they are the one that loves you more than what you love them. And you probably feel the same. But it's from their point of view, and from their point of view you have a lot of you are criticizing them a lot, and that means you don't love them for who they are. And from your point of view, they do a lot of stupid shit. That means that they don't love you, because yes, words count, criticism counts. It's not loving to criticize someone. So you probably acknowledge that. Yes, I'm criticizing this person a lot but their behavior is not loving. They don't show love towards me. They do this revolution towards me all the time and destroy the things we have. So of course I criticize them, but it's like a merry-go-round. Okay, this person, the more you criticize them, the more they are going to be destructive, and the more they are destructive, the more you criticize them, and it's like you give the bad energy momentum. And it's to no fault of your own. You have been programmed like this, but you have met to break the programming, to be able to make new progress, okay, better progress, to do things in a better way. So that's why you met, okay. And this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, and it's a goodbye, basically. And it's much what we saw in the beginning with the King of Pentacles in the reverse together with the Wheel of Fortune, that you're closing your castle door for this person and you want to close the whole chapter. You want to end the relationship. You want to say bye-bye. And there's a little chance for this person to, still have you, but then they need to really transform. The death is also transformation. So it's like an ultimatum, like you have almost already broken up with them because you don't put energy into the situation. You also judge them as a person that doesn't have your back. So that kind of breaks the relationship just by that acknowledgement. And it's fine because it's probably truth, or at least from your point of view. But there's a little bit of opening that if they change, maybe you won't break up with them. But in other case, you want this to be over. And this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And we have a King of Wands here. So King of Wands is kind of very responsible. It's like Richard Lionheart or the king in the fairy tales, that ruled their kingdom and there are people for thousands of years into a golden age of prosperity. So why this card comes here with all this juvenile action is a little bit puzzling to me. So I will actually take an oracle card from Oracle of Vision with Zero Marchetti to see what's going on with that. Maybe they don't want you to break up with them. Maybe they admitting to, yes, okay, I can make the change. So, well, they seem to be willing to make this change and, you know, do come with peace offerings. And if you tell them, like, you need to do this, so I will forgive you, they will do this, and you, in hope that you will forgive them. So it looks like a person that wants to take action to prevent this relationship from breaking apart. So that's how it seems from my point of view. And it's a little bit surprising after the drama that they have displayed here with all this juvenile backstabbing here. But it's nice when people try to make an effort or to change. That's why we are here. We are here to learn and to change. So this is the outcome. And we have a Page of Cups in the reverse. So they really, really, really do want to change. But I'm not sure that their effort will come true as such. Their effort might come true as, you know, they are calling you to ask you how your day was. But really they want to say so much more, like how they are feeling and how bad they are feeling about how things went down. And they want to apologize to you, and they will never do that stupid crap again. But they are saying something stupid and juvenile that makes you think that this is too little, too late. Okay, so I think they will not be able to make their point come across in the best way possible here. And it might also be that you will pretend like you don't like them anymore, you don't love them anymore. So you will like lie as they did. You will lie in their face and say, well, I don't care about you anymore. We are broken up. So why do you call? So I see some kind of deception here where we are not standing up fully for our emotions. And it probably comes from both people. And we have two children here. So that's probably you and this other person, which might be, this is Leo, air. We have Taurus there as well. Scorpio here. So what I'm seeing is two people not acting fully authentic. So it would be good if at least you acted authentic. I can't rule this other person if they are not here listening, but if you could say that I'm very fed up and tired with your behavior. I don't know if that's the truth, if I have it in me to give it another go. I do still love you, if that's the truth, because it seems like someone is lying here about their emotions. So don't say that I don't love you if you still do. You can say I love you, but I am tired of putting up with this situation. So whatever is the truth, try to make that, you know, thing heard, and that thing needs to be the thing that comes across, because it seems like truth is being challenged in this situation. So the truth is that you're fed up, and the truth is that they are a screw up, and the truth is that you have criticized them a lot, and that it seems easy for you to disregard them. So of course they think that they love you more, but of course you think that you love them more because of their behavior. But here they are trying something, at least maybe give it a chance. Okay. Passion. Okay, so there's some passion still in this relationship, so that's nice. So we can have the passion and feel the passion, but we can also acknowledge that it's not enough. Whatever is the truth, let the truth come across. Okay, so advice for my dear Cancer in this situation: creative wonderment, follow your passion. Okay, so don't lie. If you are, you know, passionate in love with this person, don't lie because you don't want to be fooled again. Have a little bit more patience if you can muster it up, because it seems like this could be a very beautiful breakthrough. The king here of wands is very creative, and this is creative wonderment, and it's a stair, so it seems like some kind of transformation could happen. So don't give up just before the finish line. You're able to bring to fruition something within your imagination that you alone have thought of. Being creative is relaxing and therapeutic, whether it's cooking, sewing, woodwork, photography, writing, or art. Whatever it may be that stimulates your imagination. This is the time for you to create and inspire others. Utilize your skills. Take classes and follow your passion. You will one day have the opportunity to turn your heartfelt creativity into your life's work. Create your labor of love. I'm inspired to be creative. So this also gives you another viewpoint of this, that the Queen of Coins, when she comes, she's usually a person that, you know, she has put a lot of effort into others, and then one day she just thinks, no, I can put this effort into myself, and then it's very creative, and she has a lot of success. So while this person is figuring out how to approach you in a better way, you can focus on your own life. You don't have to, well, it seems like you're going to end it, but I don't know exactly what will happen. It will be different for different people probably. But if we say like this, you end your commitment to this situation, and now it's kind of up to this person to commit to the situation and, you know, do the job to build up what they once destroyed. And you can focus on your own life, on your own hobbies, on your own passions, and that will also make this person probably more how can I say this, more inspired more inspired to, you know, make a good work with getting your interest, if your interest is elsewhere, you know, building your own thing, focusing on your own life, focusing on your own fortune. So maybe this person will be less busy of destroying your stuff if they don't think that you're overwhelming and overburdening and, you know, trying to catch them and make them commit to you. So if you are busy doing other thing here and tired of them being destructive towards your situation, you might become more interesting to them also to really make an effort and be able to be successful with it. Because if you are doing the same thing that you did before, becoming maybe a little bit overwhelming and with too much demands, they will immediately start to take the relationship for granted and become self-destructive again. But if you say, well, yes, you can have another chance, but then focusing totally on your own life, then this person won't be overwhelmed, and they might have, you know, time to come up with ways to charm you. Okay. So that's my hope for a happy ending for this reading. Okay. So my dear Cancer, if you feel that this reading is puzzling you, you can go to my channel page and watch the general readings for October that is up, and check out for your sign and for the other person's sign, and see what you need to work with, like on a personal basis, to get the relationship to work. And you can also check out the love bonus reading for Libra season, that's also up, and also the pick a card readings. And if you need a personal reading from me, you can go to the about section and check out my offerings there. You can also click the link to my webpage, both in the about section on my channel and in the description box, and come to my webpage and see the different offerings there. I also have, besides tarot readings, normal tarot readings, I have also past life session and healing sessions that I make an animated video of what I saw when I went down into meditation. I will show you with a short video with the length that you choose. Okay, so next time I will be up with readings is in the middle of October. So until then, take really good care and bye bye.